Hello, my friends. Welcome to the new story for today. The littlest penguin ever gets lost on an ice shelf and must find his way back to the colony before nightfall or he'll freeze to death. But while he's out there, he makes some new friends: an inquisitive sea otter, a wise old turtle, and a shy, colorful fish. Hey, it's me. Welcome to my channel, where we learn life lessons from popular kids shows. Remember to like and subscribe to be notified when we upload a new video. And though they're all very different, they all need something from him. Even though his mom warned him not to go too far away, the little penguin couldn't resist his curiosity. Her flippers were caught under a piece of driftwood and she couldn't get them free. The littlest penguin didn't want to waste any more time, but something inside him told him to stop and help her. And so he did. With some wiggling and jiggling of his own, the littlest penguin freed one of Shelly's flippers. Shelly thanked him and asked if he could do the same with her other flipper. Of course, he agreed, and soon enough, she was free. He offered to stay with until her mom came to pick her up. On the way, Doe's mom thanked the littlest penguin for being kind to her daughter. He blushed and said it was no problem. He knew how important it was to be there for someone when they were feeling down. At first, was afraid, but she eventually agreed. She knew her mom would be back soon. His mom rushed over to him and asked if he'd been exploring. She was worried sick when he didn't come home right away. The littlest penguin hugged his mom and told her all about the friends he'd made on his adventure. He told her about Ollie, Shelly, and by helping others, we create stronger friendships and a happier community. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time. We can all be kind in different ways. Sometimes it's as simple as lending a listening ear or helping someone in need. Other times, it's about being considerate of other people's feelings. No matter how we choose to be kind, the important thing is that we do it. And when she was with the littlest penguin, she wasn't scared anymore. Not only had he helped others, but he'd made new friends along the way. Being kind is one of the most important things you can do, she said. It makes the world a better place for everyone. He rounded up the other male penguins and told them they needed to take care of the colony. Usually they left that to the females, but they didn't mind. They knew their wives would be glad for the extra help. They played games and she even forgot about her spots. He knew she was expecting him to bring home dinner, but he'd spent so much time playing that he'd forgotten all about it. Though she was disappointed he didn't bring home fish for her, she was proud of him for thinking of others. When her mom finally returned, he was happy to tell her all about her new friend. He wanted to see what was over the next ice ridge. What's the life lesson, you ask? Well, the life lesson is that kindness is one of the most important things we can do. It makes us feel good and it makes other people feel good. Before they said goodbye, Shelly explained that sometimes it takes a little longer to do something kind, but that it's always worth it. Just then, he heard a sniffle. He looked around until he saw a little fish hiding behind a rock. She was crying because the other fish were laughing at her spots. They called her names like Spotty Fish and Dappled One. They made her feel bad about herself. She also told the littlest penguin that being kind to others feels good, even if they can't say thank you right away. So he simply introduced himself and asked her name. She told him it was. Then she asked him why he hadn't laughed at her spots like the other fish. The littlest penguin thought for a moment. He didn't want to lie, so he just told the truth. He said he thought her spots were pretty. Dot was surprised. No one had ever said anything nice about them. The littlest penguin thought about what Shelly said as he continued his walk. As soon as he peeked over it, however, he realized he didn't recognize anything. The little penguin had gotten lost, and so the littlest penguin embarks on a mission to help them. learning along the way that friendship isn't just about having fun. It's also about being there for your friends when they really need you. In this video, we're going to learn what the littlest penguin learned. That being a good friend means being kind to others. She told him she didn't want to go anywhere without her mom. The littlest penguin understood. He missed his mom too. He knew exactly how it felt. In the episode, Lost and Found, the littlest penguin waddles away from the safety of his penguin colony to explore the ice shelf on his own. As he walked around trying to find his way back to the colony, he met an inquisitive sea otter named Ollie who was busy looking for food. Ollie was a funny guy, and he made the little penguin laugh with his silly antics. The two of them had so much fun playing together that the little penguin almost forgot about his problem. Almost. As the sun began to set, he remembered he needed to get home before his mom started to worry. But as he turned to leave, he noticed Ollie was in trouble. He'd gotten himself wedged between two rocks and couldn't figure out how to get free. At first, the littlest penguin wanted to run away. After all, he still needed to get home. But then he stopped. He knew he couldn't leave Ollie stuck there. So the littlest penguin did something kind. He offered to help Ollie get free. Together, they wiggled and jiggled until finally Ollie was free. He thanked the littlest penguin for his help, and the two friends parted ways, at least for now. Next, the littlest penguin came across a wise old turtle named Shelly who was struggling to move. Shelly was so grateful for the littlest penguin's help. She even gave him a present as a thank you. He wasn't sure if he'd ever see Ollie or Shelly again, but that didn't stop him from wanting to be kind. The littlest penguin didn't know what to say at first, but he wanted to help. The littlest penguin waddled closer to and asked her to play hide and seek, but shook her head. She was too scared. And so the littlest penguin did something kind. Together, the three of them swam toward the penguin colony. It was getting late, and the littlest penguin needed to get home before dark. Soon, the littlest penguin reached his family's cave. His mom was so proud of him. She told the littlest penguin that he'd done something amazing. Then the littlest penguin did something kind. He shared his fish with his mom. After hearing about the littlest penguin's adventure, his dad was inspired to do something kind. And that's the end of our story. Now it's time for a life lesson. Being kind to others doesn't mean you have to give up your time or forget about yourself. In fact, it does the opposite. So what are some ways you can be kind to others? How can you make your community a happier place? Leave your answers in the comments below.